Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Erica, and if you're into true crimes like me, then you're in the right place. Today we're going to be talking about the case of Dacara Thompson. I'm going to walk you through everything that I know so far, any type of new updates that we may come across while rereading some of these articles. I will say that I read these articles over 100 times because this case is really touching my heart and I cannot get over it and I cannot let it go. And I just cannot wait for October 8th is when we're going to be getting some type of update for our trial. But let's walk through who was Dacara Thompson and what we know so far. So Dacara was a 19-year-old young lady who was from Atlanta, Maryland. She was a part of a Maryland Service Year Option Program. Her family described her as someone who was very bright and loving and dedicated. Now let's get into the dates. Now August the 22nd, she left her father's home, who was Daniel Thompson. Around 10 p.m., she told her dad that she'll be going to go get gas. Now he said later that night, before midnight, he got a text from her saying, "I got gas and I'm out. I should be back soon. I love you too. Good night." Those were her final words to her dad before he no longer saw his daughter. Now on August the 23rd is which I love. They wasted no time reporting Dacara missing. Her family reported her missing. They probably were getting flyers together. They probably were just panicking. Like, I just cannot imagine my child no longer coming home or no longer hearing from my child. Like, I don't have children, but just I know that it's just like gut wrenching and very, very scary. And I would be all over the place. My mind would be spaced out. Now, on August the 24th, her white Ford SUV was found in Hinesville with her personal belongings. Now, when they say personal belongings, they're talking about her purse. So maybe with some cash in there, her ID, debit cards, but her phone and her key fob was missing. When I read that, I was like, wait a minute. When they said her personal belongings was left in the car, also she parked her car in the opposite direction. That was spotted off of a ring camera literally in front of where she parked. I believe that it was a home or house parked, I mean not parked, but right there where she parked her car. Also, what I found strange and like my bills was going off and the red flags was going off, and she parked her car in the opposite direction and she left her personal belongings. So I just feel like it was going to be like a quick interaction. I just don't believe that if she was going somewhere for a very long time that she would have left her purse. But I don't know, I feel like as girls sometimes we forget things, we be moving fast, because I will say sometimes I have forgotten my purse and sometimes my phone in the car and I'm going somewhere to even shop and I'm just like, what am I thinking, like rushing? But I will say I went back to get it. I just really would want us to figure out what that moment was. Like, she left her personal belongings. I personally feel like it was going to be like a quick interaction on whatever she was doing, and she was going to get back in her car. So to leave your personal belongings, but she did take what she felt like was important for her key fob and her phone. But I don't know, to leave your purse. I feel like she thought it was like a quick interaction, and then she parked her car in the opposite direction. That's why I feel like it was something that was supposed to be quick, like an in and out, not a long, not a long situation, not a long interaction. That's what I feel like. That's what I feel like after I watched that little clip and like re-looped it. I'm just like, everything feel like it was supposed to be like a quick interaction. Now, more than a week later, we're on August 31st. A woman's body was found in a grassy area off of Route 50 in Anne Arundel County. When I saw that headline and when I saw the articles and saw everything on social media, I was literally sick to my stomach because I was just like, I'm gonna be irritated if that's Dacara Thompson. I didn't want it to be her at all. I did not want it to be her at all. But something was like, it's her. And then a part of me was like, no, it can't be her, because there's a lot of women that's missing from the DMV area. So I'm just like, oh my gosh, whoever it is, I'm praying for their family. But when the news came out that it was Dacara Thompson, when they identified it as Dacara Thompson, identified the body as Dacara Thompson, I was literally sick. I was irritated. Like, my heart really goes out to her family, because I know that was just like so heartbreaking, because they had visuals, they was passing out flyers, they was really praying for her to be returned home safely. And just to get an update like that more than a week later, absolutely, I'm just like, no words can be described. Like, that is awful. Really, really awful. I was so irritated. I'm like, who did this? Who could have done this? What is going on? I was just so irritated, and I was reading so many articles because I'm just like, what did we miss? What did I miss? This is ridiculous. I feel like everything was moving and happening so fast. That's how I felt for this case. I feel like everything was moving and happening so fast. When we got the timeline and everything can be like pieced together, I'm just like, whoa. Just to know what she went through for her last moments is absolutely awful. Absolutely awful. Like, absolutely awful. On September 5th, an arrest was made. Hugo Hernandez Mendez, 35, from Bowie. Now, He was stopped and arrested by U.S. Park Police on April 25th for DUI. A driver license, he did present a driver license that was issued in 2015, but it was suspended, so he's able to give off his social security number. Now, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but do they not take DUI seriously? He was able to still walk the streets, but he had a court date coming up for the DUI situation. I don't understand. Do they not take DUI seriously because he was able to walk the streets? And he was also undocumented, so he was an illegal immigrant. He was stopped and arrested, but was able to be set free. That entire sentence doesn't make any sense to me, and it's irritating me every time I think about it. It doesn't make any sense. I really don't understand. He was drinking, his ID was suspended, but they still let him go. How does that work? I don't understand how that works. Now, Hugo Hernandez is declining any type of know about Dacara. He's saying he doesn't know her. He was only in that area for a nightclub to meet up with an ex-girlfriend. He doesn't know her. Now, the police issued a warrant to check his home, and they found Dakara's fingernail that matched a set of fingernails that she was wearing, wig, hair pieces, things that DNA samples that also connected him to Dacara. And I'm just trying to say, how is he going to say he doesn't know her, but these things were found? How you don't know her, but these things were found in your home? Really doesn't make any sense to me. I truly don't understand it. Now, surveillance video showed Dacara and Hernandez in Hinesville, her talking to someone that was driving a black SUV. Then she later gets into the passenger side. I don't understand how he's going to be able to tell us that he doesn't know Dacara if there's surveillance footage, evidence, and just all of these things that connects him to her. I'm just trying to figure out how he's going to say he doesn't know her. That's going to be really, really hard. Now, Monday, September 8th, he was denied any type of bond, any type of bail, and he'll be back in court October 8th. Now, a neighbor spoke out and said that he smelled them burning something in the backyard. He said the smell wasn't normal. It was like a really different smell, and he believes that they were burning things that was related to the case. That's what he believes. He lives about 40 feet from them. He believed that they were burning evidence for the case. My blood was boiling because I don't know as a neighbor what I would have done if the police just ransacked that home and then I later see them out there burning stuff. I don't know. The nosiness in me probably would have been started recording stuff, or I probably wouldn't have been out there and been like, what y'all doing? I don't know. Like, I really don't know what I would have done. I probably would have been outside my window like, why they burning stuff? And the police were just over there. That's probably evidence. And I would have probably been like really suspicious. Like, what are y'all doing? Y'all burning something? The police just went over there? I'm nosy, so I need to know what was going on. What was y'all over there burning? Why did the police just go in there? You know? So I'm really, really glad that the neighbor spoke out. He told detectives that, the same thing that he told the news, that he believed that they were over there burning things that was related to the case, Dacara Thompson's case, and I also believe it. Now, a witness statement from the home, they didn't give us a name, just going to say witness number 2. He stated that, Hugo Hernandez's behavior prior to this event, he struggled with substance abuse and drinking issues. And I'm just trying to figure out, as a family member, if I'm living at home with someone, would I let them be under my home with these issues? Like, you're aggressive, you're dealing with drug and drinking issues. I don't know. Maybe as a family member, we would have to sit down and have some type of conversation, and we would have to try to talk about getting you some type of help, because now it led to this. Like, I just don't understand, how they just like looked over his changing behavior. Once I notice something switch up, something new is documented and noted. I'm not getting over it. If something as big as that, no, we're gonna have to get you some type of help. You're gonna have to talk to somebody. We're calling somebody to the house. We're not gonna look over it. It's not being looked over. No. I also forgot to mention that he was working at a landscaping company based in Baltimore. So we do know that he is 35 years old. He's declining any type of relations or knowing about Dacara Thompson. He was staying at a home in Bowie, renting a room. He was undocumented. His ID is suspended. He had DUI charges. And now he has a new pending charge. And he'll be back in court on October 8th. Oh, he was denied bail and bond. And he'll be back in court October 8th. I cannot wait for trial. I cannot wait for trial. I cannot wait to see any type of new updates that they'll give the public as far as any type of videos, surveillance footage, or anything like that. Of course, it's an ongoing investigation. Her mom, Carmen Thompson, did speak out. She basically said, you know, pray for the family's strength. The rumors that surrounding her daughter's name, don't pay it any mind. Do not give it any type of attention, which I agree. The things that's been surrounding Dacara Thompson's name is just so distasteful. I know that this is the internet. We all want to share our opinions, but I just feel like, think about, put your feet into her family's shoes, and the things that you're saying and what they would have to sit back and hear when they searching her name up. And you know, they're human, like they're on social media, and the things that people are saying is just like really distasteful. And I feel like you can just save that for your personal time. It does not have to be spread all over social media. I know that we all want to talk about this case, and we all have speculations of things that what we think happened, but we really don't know what happened. You know, pointing fingers at her dad, that's so distasteful. You know, people was talking about her dad and trying to blame her dad before evidence even came out, before new reports came out, witnesses and things like that, and it's just awful. Truly awful. That's so awful. And I just couldn't believe it. Like, articles are free, case search is free. Like, you can search these things up, do your research, take notes. It's free. But to just be pointing fingers at people with no type of evidence is actually scary. It's actually scary. But I hope that this video was very informative. I hope that it informed you or gave you any type of updates on Dacara Thompson's case. If you like this video, please let me know in the comment section and let me know what case we should talk about next.